is a little Future Talk with Shara Evans. Good morning.
Hi, Vandy. I'm great. How are you going today?
Yeah, really good. Now, we're going to talk about a pretty big deal, one that has actually broken a record, I think.
Yes, we're going to talk about the fact that Microsoft is buying LinkedIn. They're spending US $26.2 billion. That is, in Aussie dollars, roughly $35.5 billion to buy what I believe is the business social media network. All kinds of people get onto it every single day. They connect with people that they meet in the real world, and they also meet lots of people virtually and turn it into business. And Microsoft, it's interesting because a lot of people still think of them as a software company, but really what they've been focusing on is a transition to being an online services company. So if you think about their Office products, they've moved to Office 365, which is cloud-based. They also have the Azure cloud, and they've recently bought Skype, and they have a number of other products that are very much cloud-based. In other words, it's software as a service. A good example is their customer relationship management system, or CRM, called Dynamic. It's another cloud-based service.
With the purchase of LinkedIn, I mean, what do you think their ultimate goal is?
One of the attractive things about this is that LinkedIn has 400 million users.
Wow.
And of that user base, roughly a quarter of them are active on a very regular basis. So that's 100 million monthly active users.
What we'll do is we'll just take a really small break because we're going to talk about what that means to Microsoft and what their ultimate motivation might be. We'll just take a short break.
No worries.
On Radio West, it's Wake Up with Mandy, thanks to Proud's Jewellers, and it's 6:14. Still catching up with Shara Evans on a pretty big purchase that Microsoft have made. They have bought LinkedIn, which is a social media, but a business social media online, and for some 26 million. What do you think they want with all that data, Shara?
Well, I would think that they would very much want to be able to integrate that in with their existing product sets as well as developing new products. Let's say that you're a recruiting organization and you're meeting with John Bloggs, who happens to be the director of human resources at a big company, and in your calendar or email, you get a pop-up that gives you the very latest information about John Bloggs. So you find out that he's just been promoted to director and that the company has 20 advertised jobs on LinkedIn. So you're armed with some real information that's context-driven with what you're doing right now, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, you bet.
And it draws into the CRM. Basically, that's a glorified address book. You know, you've got this online system where you not only have someone's name and address and phone number and email address, but you have all kinds of other information about them, including, you know, when you contacted them, where you met, you know, and once again, you've got this huge database of senior business contacts that you're able to easily integrate in with something like an outbound marketing campaign. And when we go into the future, it could be even more interesting because Microsoft has invested in artificial intelligence.
Right.
They have a digital assistant called Cortana that's in many ways like Siri on Apple, where you can talk to it and it will give you information. Imagine having your talking digital avatar sharing insights with you based on where you're going and what you're doing, again,
Wow.
drawing on the same database.
Yeah, Shara, that's a huge topic, and I guess we'll find out exactly what Microsoft would like to do with that once the purchase is all done and dusted, and thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me on your program.